listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
All my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world listening to the sound of my voice. It is a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. 60 degrees going up to a high of only 66, so it's kind of chilly today, y'all. It's kind of chilly, but that's okay. I love this weather right here because I can put on a sweater and be just fine versus having to put on, take some clothes off because it's so freaking hot. So I'm excited about that. I got a really short show again today. I have a lot of stuff that I do for a lot of people, and I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, I just want you to know that's why the show is so short today. But I always want to get on here and say good morning to you and bring you your morning horoscope so you can get your stars alignment, let you know what the national day is, and at least give you one piece of news, at least one. So that's what I got for you this morning. So without further ado, I'm going to keep it moving. Today is National Coffee Day. I know a lot of you who like coffee going to love that because that's what y'all do. Y'all drink coffee. It's National Coffee Day, so have a cup or two. Now listen, if you on a coffee restriction, a caffeine restriction, get you some decaf and enjoy. Don't drink 3 or 4 glasses of caffeinated coffee and be messed up, all right? All right, so I'm going to give a happy birthday shout out to my godson, Dejan Hockero. Happy birthday, baby. He turned 30 years old today. Happy birthday, DJ. I remember when that kid was born, you know what I mean? He's been my, that's one of my best friends, that's her son. And today is his birthday. He actually turns 30 years old. That means we're getting old. We're getting old, Ange. We're getting old. That's his mom name, Ange. We're getting old, girl. We got 30-year-old kids. Oh, my Lord. I know. But it's a blessing. It's a blessing nonetheless because somebody didn't make it today. And I just want to say happy birthday. Happy birthday, Dejan. Enjoy your day. And I wish you many, 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 many more. All right, so let's go ahead and get on with our horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thompson for today, Tuesday, September the 29th. We're going to kick it off like we always do, and that is with Aries. Stay calm and focus on things that will help you understand the situation better. Be sure to keep communication open with those you live with. Opportunities to get ahead will be evident. Okay, Aries, listen, keep the lines of communication open with the people you live with. That way there can be no miscommunication by I thought, you knew because we were talking about it. Keep them open, and you got some good opportunities ahead of you, so that's a good thing. All right, Taurus, your money-making opportunities will flourish. Take a trip or just spend some quality time with your mate. Take your time. Listen, don't be in a rush, Taurus. Take your time. Take your time, whether it's with the money-making opportunities or that person you love. Take your time. Spend some quality time on both. Because let me tell you something. Money-making opportunities requires time as well. So you got to put a little time on both. Here's the thing. Have a balance there because sometimes you can go overboard on either or and somebody's going to be left out. I'm just telling you from experience, baby. I know. Yeah, you put a lot of time on the business, then the mate is going to be left out. You put a lot of time on the mate, then the business is going to be left out. You got to find some balance there. But take your time. Take your time. Do it right. We can do it. That's an old song, y'all. I just told y'all me and my friends are old. That's an old song. Gemini, you should catch up on correspondence. Try to keep to yourself. Work diligently on domestic chores and responsibilities. Don't take your frustrations out on the one you love. Listen here, Gemini. If you frustrated, don't take that stuff out on the people you love. Do not. You find somewhere else to channel that frustration. We don't need that none. I told y'all I live with 2 Geminis, and I'm about to go hang out with one in about 20 minutes. Listen, don't take that out on us. Keep that junk to yourself. Go outside, put your feet on the grass, ground yourself, suck all the bad energy out and get some new energy. I tried to ground outside. So, okay, let me just tell you. For those of you who don't know what grounding is, that means when you connect to the earth, right? So I try to go outside because I need to see the dirt. That's the problem. So I try to go outside and get grounded, which means I took my shoes off. I went outside and I stood in the grass. Man, I was thinking all kinds. I couldn't even focus on being grounded because I was thinking about bugs and snakes and ants, and it was a mess. And then I did it in the backyard. In the backyard, for some reason, it's weird. It's how the mind works, right? Your mind is crazy. Your mind can make you think some crazy things. In the front yard, I felt like the front yard was cleaner, but I thought about the snakes and the bugs, right? In the backyard, I felt like the backyard was dirty. I don't know. It was like I felt grossed out with my feet on the ground in the backyard. In the front yard, I didn't feel grossed out, but I was worried about the bugs and all that kind of stuff. In the backyard, I felt grossed out. I was like, oh, this feels so gross. It was crazy. I said, I just need some regular. So when I build my house, in the house that I'm building, I'm going to have a Zen room, and there's going to be a dirt, like one part of that little room is going to be dirt. Like where I can go and put my feet on the dirt. And I'm okay with that. So that is going to be a room off the side of my house by my bedroom. And right there in that little Zen room, it's going to be like a sunroom. It's going to be like, I go there, I Zen out, I meditate, I do all that stuff. But part of the foundation is going to be missing so I can actually put my feet on the dirt. Oh, yeah, I done planned this out because I need to be grounded. I bought the grounding wires. I bought all that stuff. They got a grounding kit. Like you can plug it into the ground inside of your electric outlet, and it's supposed to ground you. And I was like, this is not working. So I just wasted money on it. I bought one for my mom, one for me. Of course, she don't believe nothing works. So I could have bought her the moon and said, here's the moon, and set it right in front of her. Like, that's not the moon. But I didn't feel like it worked. I feel like for me to be grounded, I needed to actually be grounded. Now, there was another one that you can, and I'm going to get on with the horoscopes in a second, but there's another one that you can ground. And you can stick the grounding rod in the ground itself and then ground that way. And I should have did that one because that might have been a lot better because then I could have just went outside. And maybe I will do that. I can't put my feet on the ground, though. It just grosses me out. I know that's crazy. It's the grass. I don't know. It feels funny. All right, Cancer. Don't get intimately involved with a coworker. Don't, Cancer. Romantic encounters will develop through colleagues. Okay. All right now. All right, spend a quiet day with the one you love. Now if you got somebody, Cancer, spend that time with that person. Don't worry about the coworker. Don't worry about the colleague. Spend the time with the one you already got. Sometimes you just got to love the one you with. All right, but here's the thing. Don't mess around with your coworkers. You got to go to work with them. I done told y'all that story. It's not easy when y'all break up. Hopefully you don't break up, but it's not easy when you do. You got to see each other every day. Everybody got to see you. Everybody know you were together. Now you're not together. And God forbid you start dating somebody else at the same job. That's what happened to me. I told y'all that story. I was dating this guy, and we were actually engaged. And then we broke up. We worked at the same job. And then the girl he started dating, she was cool. She came to me in respect and said, hey, I don't want to disrespect you. I'm like, listen, go ahead, do your thing. Just tell him to stay away from my desk. Right? That's what I told her. And she's like, he comes to my desk every day. Every day he comes to my desk. Come up here right after lunch. She came and he was standing right at my desk. Every day. Yet. And then he would tell me he wanted to get back together. I was like, you better get out of my face before I cut you. Leo, check into art objects or precious stones. I got one around my neck, y'all. It's so beautiful. It's citrine. Okay, I didn't get it, but it's so beautiful. I'm wearing it right now. Precious stones. You can do well in group endeavors. You should visit a friend or relative who hasn't been feeling up to par. Courses dealing with psychology or health care will be of interest. All right, listen. Check out some precious stones, baby. I got a precious stone right now, Leo, around my neck. It is gorgeous. It's a citrine, and it's for prosperity. I think that's what she told me. I forgot. I got to go back and look at the list. I bought my husband one. He has a beautiful amethyst around his neck. And I forgot what that's for, too. But it's for something good. I just can't remember what they're for. But anyway, they're having this. I'll tell y'all that when I come back. Virgo, you can get a promotion if you put in a little extra detail. Enlist the aid of family members and consider the feelings of your mate. Exhaustion will lead to minor injury if you don't know when to quit. Listen, don't overdo it, Virgo. Don't overdo it. You're going to be exhausted and then you can injure yourself. Know when to quit. Just stop and say, you know what, I'm done. It's okay. It's all right. You got permission. All right, listen, we're going to a song. I'll be right back after the song to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thyssen. You're listening to the Good Morning with Net show. Stay tuned.
Time with you, honey, just to know that we'll grow old. Tell me what you feel like. Do you feel what I feel? Is this love a waiting game? Tell me what you feel like. Tell me, is it real love? Tell me, do you feel the same? Tell me what you feel like. Do you feel what I feel? Is this love a waiting game? Tell me what you feel like. Tell me, is it real love? Tell me, do you feel the same? Tell me what you feel like. Do you feel what I feel? Is this love a waiting game?
Welcome back. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thiason. We're going to pick it up with Libra. Try not to be too harsh with the loved ones. There will always be two sides to an issue. Absolutely there will. You are best to work behind the scenes or in projects that require detail or precision. You can't live your life for others. You absolutely cannot, Libra, live your life for others. Live your life for yourself. You only get one. Yeah, I'm not saying disregard others. I'm just saying live your life for yourself. You only get one life. And sometimes we get caught up in all the minutia of trying to live for everybody else instead of really trying to live for ourselves. So live your life for yourself. Scorpio, dream a little today. I do that every day, Scorpio. Dream a little today. Your best to channel your energy into work. You'll be entertained and intrigued by the logic of foreigners. Yeah, so you got some foreigners going to talk to you today. You're going to be intrigued by their logic. But in the meantime, dream a little. I dream a little every day. That's how I wake up in the morning. I wake up in the morning really early. I've been up really early. I wake up really early in the morning, and I'm really quiet. That's when I can meditate and hear the voices and hear what I'm supposed to hear for the day. I can hear it really clearly, and then I dream a little. I dream about building my house. I dream about all of the great things that's going on in my life, my family, my friends, and traveling again. Oh, let me tell you something. I didn't travel a lot, but I got to tell you, I really miss not being able to travel. It's different when you can go when you want to go and it's restricted. Yeah, it's a little different. I have traveled twice this year, though. Looking forward to going again next month. Yeah, next month we're going somewhere. Sagittarius, be careful while traveling. Oh, just talked about that. Be prepared to neutralize any threats. Try not to let relatives or friends cause any friction with your mate. Keep folks out your business, Sag, and be prepared to travel. Don't let anybody in your business that cause some friction with the one you love, especially now it's wintertime about to be, you want to snuggle. Nobody wants to be alone and fall in the winter. Nobody. I don't care what they say. They don't want to be alone. You want somebody that you can snuggle up with and watch football on Sundays. Yeah, that's what I do. Football on Monday, football on Thursday. Yep, I know the schedule, y'all. I know the schedule. Capricorn, toning, fitness, pampering should be on your schedule. Yes, get yourself some self-love, baby. Be aware that joint financial ventures will fall apart. You may be confused emotionally. Listen here, Capricorn. If you're confused emotionally, stop for a second. Gather yourself. Think about what's bothering you and get that junk out. Don't hold it in. Get it out. Don't be confused emotionally. Go to the gym. Do some pampering. Do some toning. Do some fitness. All that good stuff. Make you feel better. Make you think clearer. I'm telling you, it does. Walking and all that stuff. Just go walk. It's beautiful this morning. If you're in Georgia, it's beautiful. Go for a walk. Aquarius, your energetic nature and ability to initiate projects will add to your popularity. You will want to take off and have some recreation. Romance appears. Okay, you got some, take off, have some fun. Romance is going to appear. It's going to pop up out of nowhere. Ain't that something? That's crazy, right? You got some love on the line, baby. Love is on the line for you. All right, and my fellow fish Pisces, involvement with groups are favorable and lead to valuable information. Okay, you may be tired of working for someone else. Don't spend too much on products that promise amazing cosmetic results. All right, I don't believe that kind of stuff. Listen, fish, don't go out there spending your money on these cosmetic miracles because they don't work. They do not. You may think they do. don't spend a whole lot of money now. Just test it out. Ask for the trial version. If you really want to check it out, ask for the trial version. Yeah, and for those of you who are working for somebody else, let me tell you, there's nothing like the freedom in the world when you work for yourself. Now, it's also, you probably going to work harder than you've ever worked in your life, because I do. I was so tired yesterday. Normally, I can't go to sleep at night, but I was exhausted because y'all know I'm launching the rug chest, and so I had to make sure all the descriptions, but I don't know, I got about 200 rugs, y'all, on that site. It's beautiful. Y'all got to see it. It's going to launch. I was supposed to launch yesterday. But I didn't realize how many rugs I had on the site. And I still haven't put on. I think I still got about 15 or 20 rugs to put on there. But I'm going to roll those out in a couple of weeks. Because I just got to launch. If I don't go ahead and do this thing, I'll never launch. But anyway, fish, if you are tired of working for somebody else, think about getting you a side hustle and nurture it, right? Nurture the side hustle. And don't worry about quitting your job just yet. Don't do what I did, because that was crazy. I quit my job. I was broke, bankrupt, trying to raise a kid with no money. I was a single parent trying to start it was crazy. Don't do that. That's extra stress you don't need. All right, so that's all the horoscopes I got for today. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thyssen. Now let's get on to some news you can use before I go. So, okay, Nancy Pelosi and Mnuchin, they are trying to get this stimulus package passed, and I'm telling you, this has been a hot mess, right? And it's been a hot mess because I feel like the Republicans had since May to say, okay, let's sit down and work this thing out. They did not. They waited until a week before as if they were going to get it all figured out. I feel like this is a grand scheme in something. I feel like something is happening here. We just don't see it. Anyway, Nancy wanted $3.4 trillion for the plan. The Democrats dropped all the way down to $500 billion. It was like, we ain't giving you nothing. I mean, not the Democrats, the Republicans. They dropped down to $500 billion. They went to 1.2 after the 3.4. And then when she was like, nah, we're not doing that, they dropped down to like $500 billion. And I was like, whoa. So now she has presented a new package for $2.2 trillion. And now they have to meet on this. So the goal is to try to get this done before the election. I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately. I know people really, really need it. But I think they're just crazy. Like, they're not thinking about, I understand she says she's thinking about the people, but there are people that really are suffering. And I don't know the behind the scenes of how that whole thing worked, but I just feel like people need something right now. So that package is going to include the $1,200 stimulus like we got back in I think y'all got it back in what, March? It was 12. I think that was March. And the $600 a week unemployment, that's what this plan includes, and then some other stuff. But for the people, it's $1,200 for the stimulus that you got back in March, $600 a week unemployment, and that's what that pays. It's got a whole lot of other stuff, but I'm just talking about the stuff that you really care about, and that's the money that's coming to you. This is called a Heroes Act, and hopefully they'll get it. I don't know if they're gonna get it, but hopefully they will. I don't feel it's gonna be $2.2 trillion. I think it's gonna be 1.5. That's what I'm believing. But we'll see. We'll see by the end of this week. So hopefully they can come to the table and make something happen. All right, so listen, guys, I got to go. I'm going to my last song, and I'll be back after this song to give you my inspiration for the day, and then I'm out until tomorrow. Stay tuned.
Caught by a feeling, goes me I'm the right or wrong, gets me what I want. I'm hanging by a string,
welcome back. So listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. But before I go, I want to give you my words of inspiration. Here goes. It's perfect to follow this song. So if you hear the calling, right? If you hear the calling, know this. Nothing in life comes easily. Everything comes with sacrifice. Let me say that again. Nothing in life comes easily. Everything comes with sacrifice. Rihanna said that, and she was absolutely right. If you hear the calling on your life, just know, go for the calling. But be aware that it's not going to be easy, right? And you're going to have to sacrifice something, whether it's going to be your time, your family, your friends, your freedom. Something is going to, you got to give up something. It doesn't come easily. Trust me, everybody who has accomplished anything in this world, they sacrifice something. I'm just saying. So listen, that's all I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. to bring you more of the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. Thank you again for listening. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 26 minutes with me, and I appreciate and love you for that. Make sure to follow the show on Instagram at Good Morning Gwinnett. Follow me on Facebook at Good Morning Gwinnett. Follow me on Twitter at GM Gwinnett. And go on over to Apple Podcasts. Find your favorite episode. Yesterday was a funny episode with me and Georgette. That's probably going to be a regular episode coming up. But anyway, go find your favorite episode and give it 5 stars on Apple Podcasts. Be sure to download the mobile apps from your app store. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. Stay safe out there, y'all. And until next time, make it a great day. Bye now.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.